Good to have you here on this Minute with Mary, where we're going to be talking about how you can work on not only creating a nice blank canvas, really have a flawless face with your makeup, but how that can also help enhance your goals of looking more youthful. You know, some makeup products don't have good ingredients in them. Let's be real, right? Some of them do not have a lot of good stuff in it that can actually be harming you. But then there's other makeup products that not only are going to do what you want them to do, help, either add color, dimension, help cover things that maybe you're not comfortable with, but they can also work in tandem and have skincare infused inside of them so they can help you towards your goals. So that is what I'm going to be working on today, in particular focusing on my new Serum Infused foundation. What's great about this, I am 39, so I'm just on the cusp of 40, really working on that balance of still having a little bit of youthfulness in my skin, but each year I'm seeing different things pop up. Maybe I'm seeing more age spots pop up, some fine lines, larger pores, the changes in my skin changes a little bit more than I'd like, so it's okay, right? It's part of the process, and I'm embracing a lot of it, just with ease. I just feel like, just like with my silver hair, it just means that I'm another, year around the sun. My birthday is not until May, but that's how I see aging. It's another year that I'm here, another year that I get to grow and learn. But on the flip side, if there are little tweaks that I can be making into my routines to help with the anti-aging or the looks of anti-aging, then I'm all here for it. And that is what I am here to show you today. Hi, Juanita, how are you? Do me a favor. Put a hashtag Hello Lovely. I'm going to make sure to come on back and see your comments. It's a little way to wave to me, a little way to give me a high five over the internet. It just brings a smile to my face. Let me know where you're tuning in from, as well, as that always intrigues me. I'm always intrigued to see who is tuning in and from where. All right, so I'm going to be podcasting later today, so I do want to go for a little bit more of a medium coverage on my face, create more of a blank canvas, not necessarily hardcore full, but as you can see, I've got a lot of freckles, right? And there's nothing wrong with it. I love my freckles. I take excellent care of my skincare. I do an exfoliating mask about twice a week. Yesterday, I worked on making sure that I pulled out impurities. I went on my son's field trip, so, I not only had my makeup on, but I also had a mask on all day, which my skin is not used to. So when I came home last night, I cleansed my face, and then I really made sure to use a perfecting mask to help bring out all the oil and gunk and toxins that my face, might have had throughout the day. So that made a really, really big difference for me. But you can see my skin is hydrated and glowing. I did already prime my face, and I used my hydrating face primer. This time of year, my skin starts to get a little dry, especially right here at the change before it has time to adjust. So I like to use this. It helps really kind of create that nice, youthful look that I'm going for, and I love that my makeup can really help with that. When this is not doing too good, oh no, I'm so sorry. So sorry that you have an evolution fracture in my foot. I don't even know what that means. Tell me what that means, unless it's too gross, my friend. All right, so the primer sat on my face already. You need to let primer sit so it can fill in those pores and those fine lines and really create that barrier. What it's going to allow your skincare to do is allow your skincare to seep into your skin throughout the day without being mixed up with your foundations. So putting that primer on not only sets your foundation and makeup up for success, but it actually helps your skincare as well. So this morning, I woke up, I washed my face, I put on some serums, add a little bit of eye cream to help tighten and brighten around my eyes. Then, of course, right a few minutes ago, I did put on my face primer. Now, when it comes to concealer, you can use concealer before or after your foundation, as long as your foundation is of the same consistency. So for my concealer, I like to use more of a creamy based concealer, which means that I need to put it on anything that is liquid or creamy. You do not put a liquid or cream on top of a powder product. It will just become mud and you will be sad. So nobody wants that. I will say, if you're trying to brighten around your eyes, you'll want to go 1 to 2 shades lighter than your foundation shade, and if you really want it to stand out, you apply it after your foundation. If you want to brighten but kind of let it meld into your eyes a little bit, not to show like you're doing too much highlighting, do it before your foundation so the edges can be blended a little bit. That is the look that I like to go for. I like to go for, I'm still brightening, still using a shade that's lighter than my foundation shade, but I do it before my foundation. This also helps me, as you can see, I have a lot of veins and freckles and stuff on my eyelids. So I'm just going to take a lighter shade, a lighter neutral shade, apply it a little bit on my eyelids. Now this concealer does have skincare built inside of it. Okay, it has caffeine. It's going to help really with the anti-aging of my eye area. Your eye area, of course, always shows signs of aging a little sooner than we may like in some of us. So I like to use this concealer to help kind of cancel out some of the discoloration on my eyelid. And you can see I've got a lot of discoloration, and that is okay. But I'm using a brighter shade, knowing I'm going to be going in with foundation next. Okay, so it's gonna look a little different, but I promise it all comes together. And then I just take whatever is left over and help lift that face. This is where it looks crazy, right? Hi, Ruth. How are you? Remind me, Ruth, where do you tune in from? Where are you watching from? Carol Kelly says, I love from Nebraska. Oh, thank you. And you're an Outlander Cast follower. Awesome. Thank you so, so much, Carol. So good to see you. And are you a bees, a part of the beehive? Are you a book reader also of the series, or are you more of a show watcher? So excited about the book coming out. Oh, what is it? A week from today? I'm trying to think of what day it is today. Bone ripped away from the ligaments. Oh my goodness gracious, Juanita. So you got to see Sam and Graham first, right? You got to see them, and then you had this injury happen. You poor thing. I'm so sorry. Oh my gosh. It stinks to be in pain. It stinks to be in pain, but I do hope that you got to do that fun event with Sam Heughan and Graham McTavish first, because that would be a pity if you missed out on that. So from reading it, it seems like you still got to do your event. All right, so you can see I did what's called highlighting, all right? I took a concealer shade that is lighter than my skin, and I put that around my eyes and also on this high point of my cheeks. You can also take your highlight shade and go down more the center of your face and also underneath your cheekbones. So for me, this is enough right now. Now I'm gonna go in with my foundation, but I did wanna show you that, you know, you're gonna see people who wear makeup in all different styles. I don't necessarily like it to look this bright on me, so I put it below my foundation. Do you put your concealer above or below your foundation? Hi, Jessica. How are you? Great to see you here. Now, my Serum Plus foundation, if you do have it, you'll always have to shake it. It is mixed with skincare, so you got to shake it on up, and when you first take it out, you might be like, oh gosh, it looks like there's different products in it. It's like a salad dressing, okay? It has foundation and skincare, but once you blend it, it all melts together beautifully. So just don't be afraid if you do have this product and you're questioning why it looks like, you know, there's different ingredients in it. It's because there are different ingredients in it. Think of it just like you would your salad dressing, as I said. All right. So I'm just gonna put a couple of drops in the back of my hand and put my brush in here. I love to use a kabuki brush for foundation. I just think it makes a really big difference. And I apply my foundation in the center of my face and then blend it out. So Nikki is tuning in from Vermont. Where in Vermont are you tuning in from, Nikki Matheson? So excited to have you here. I love Vermont. Hoping to get up there sometime this winter, either to Vermont or New Hampshire. We did go to New Hampshire this summer for a little bit. We went to Mount Washington, drove up the auto road for the first time with the kids. I've actually climbed Mount Washington before. I've never driven it. So it's kind of been one of my New Englander bucket lists that I got to check off. So we haven't come to Vermont yet this year, and that might win. That might win for where we go for a little snow time. The kids and I are taking skiing lessons, actually. No, we're not taking skiing lessons. Excuse me. We have a ski package, like, you know, season tickets. We are not taking lessons. Sadly, the lessons all got scooped up super quickly. So we're going to figure out how to ski. I've skied maybe 3 times before. I'm hoping I can watch some YouTube tutorials and I can hit the slopes a little early, and then I can take my kids and try to figure it out. Because there's not enough teachers to fit all of the different kids that want to learn how to ski this winter. So we're going to figure it on out. But I thought maybe we could take a trip to Vermont and put our ski skills to good use. Our ski hill, we don't have a mountain here in Rhode Island. We just have a hill. Our ski hill opens around Thanksgiving, you know, or early December. So we're going to be doing that soon. So I'm just taking a little extra of that foundation where I've got a lot of redness right on my upper forehead. And I'm really just kind of trying to tone things down so that I more match my neck, just even out that skin tone. I've got a lot of redness with my Celtic skin tone. Ruth from Illinois, yes, Beehive member, Outlander Cast, yes, love it, love it, love it. So happy, Juanita, that Graham and Sam were brilliant. Loads of photos. I love that. So Ruth says she also does her concealer first. Yeah, I just noticed, I mean, you can see right now, it toned it down immensely, and yet I still brighten my eyes. So if you find that your concealer doesn't necessarily pop the way that you want it to, if you want it to highlight and pop a little more, put it on top of your foundation. If you're finding it's popping a little too much and you've been putting it in the opposite order, switch up the order. It will make a huge, huge difference for you. Oh, you're at the Capitol. That's awesome, Nikki. Montpelier, awesome. North Carolina has skiing, Jessica? I did not know that. How did I not know that? What mountain range do you guys have? I need to go look at a map, I think. So I'm just taking with my kabuki brush right now, and just pressing, just lightly pressing it into the skin, making sure that it's all blended and sitting in my skin beautifully. And I am going to have that more of a dewy kind of look to my skin because I am wearing that hydrating primer underneath. I'm finding with this new Serum Plus foundation that whatever primer you have underneath really helps with the finish. So if you're going to go for the mattifying primer, you're going to get more of a matte finish, and if you're going to use the hydrating primer, you'll have more of a dewy finish with this foundation. But as I said, this one is infused with great skincare that's going to help with your appearance of plumpness. It's going to help with the appearance of wrinkles and fine lines. So it's going to be infusing that to help your skin naturally, but it's also going to kind of create like a little filter on your face so that some of those things are less likely to be seen. So it covers the things that you wanted to cover, and then it's going to be helping soak in and heal and work towards prevention for the things that you may want to further prevent. All right, now I'm going to go in and add a little bit of contouring, just a smidge. I'm using my stick foundation in the color Chenille. It's a few shades lighter than my foundation shade. I'm just going right there underneath that cheekbone. I go around my hairline. For me, this adds a bit of dimension. I am going to be podcasting later, so I find that when I podcast, I do need to add dimension back to my face so I don't look like one, blank slate. Go underneath my cheekbones, make my lip look a little further right there. And I am going to contour my nose, as my nose tends to look a little wide when I'm on camera. Jessica says the Blue Ridge and Smoky Mountains are here. Boone, North Carolina has several ski slopes. That's amazing. So just going to contour right here, just a smidge to thin down this nose. And Nikki says there's a beautiful Lake Champlain with the Adirondacks on the other side. Burlington, Vermont is fun too. Yes. I mean, I feel like you always hear about Burlington, right? But I definitely would love to take a look at Lake Champlain. So I'm just taking a contour brush right now. Just so you all know, I am having weekly specials, and that's going to change next week. But this week, I've got a cool special that if you're an eyeshadow lover, or if you have a teen or tween in your life who likes to play with makeup, or if you've got a traveler in your life, someone who, is always on the go and would like things kind of small and compact, this week's bundle is a limited edition eyeshadow trio with super on-trend colors. Absolutely beautiful. I can tell you which ones will go best with certain eye colors, but it's really, really on trend. Basically, it's 3 little eyeshadows in a circle, and as you spin it, it's magnetized and they unravel. So 3 eyeshadows. It even has a little mirror in the compact. It's even smaller than this, but it's super cute, and it comes with the fluffy eyeshadow brush, which is my favorite brush, the Fluffy Crease eyeshadow brush, plus an eyeliner of your choice. So as I said, if you've got a teen or a tween in your life who likes to play with makeup, this is a simple, simple gift. Comes with the tools that they need so they really have success. You're going to be giving them products that are naturally based, help a female entrepreneur. You're looking at her right here. And I, of course, would be more than happy to send videos on how to demonstrate how to use those products. But it comes with a highlight shade, a contour shade, a main lid shade. You could do multiple looks with each of the eyeshadow palettes. I've even told some people, they can split it up. If they themselves need the tools or the eyeliner, they can gift the eyeshadows. And then if you're a travel person, or if you just are kind of more of a makeup minimalist and you don't want to have loads of different things, having 3 shadows that work well together is the easy way to go. It's foolproof, right? And it's nice and small. It's smaller than this compact. As I said, it's about this big. I don't have it as it is limited edition, and it's just available this week. So if you miss it, if you miss it, you miss it. It's great for stocking stuffers, great for, you know, just those little gifts for those women in your life who you're like, I don't know what to get them, but I want it to be something that they can use, something they'll enjoy. Really beautiful natural shades. And as I said, specifically, if you can tell me their eye color, I'll even make it so it's even more perfect for them. I really, really, really want to make sure that you're having success with your holiday gifts. These products are available in the UK, so I know Juanita, you're over there, but I'm available in Australia, New Zealand, Canada, Mexico, US, a bunch of countries over in Europe. And each of those countries does have their own warehouse, so you don't have to worry about things being stuck on ships. Now I'm just going to go with my foundation brush and just buff where those two products meet. I never like to have harsh lines. So it's a really easy thing. You know, you think about teens and tweens who might be starting to play with a little bit of makeup. They don't necessarily need to do the whole shebang, right? Some of them do. Some of them do like to have a whole bunch of foundation and all these kind of things, but sometimes they just like to play around and maybe do a little bit of a lip product, little eyeshadow, little mascara, and then they're good to go, right? Just to experiment, just to play with it. But one of the mistakes that I see people make sometimes is because the people are young that they're gifting it to, they often get cheap stuff that sometimes has like really bad chemicals in it. Sadly, here in the US, we don't regulate our makeup and cosmetics and skincare and stuff. So sadly, a lot of bad things are put into these products that are generally more cheaper made. We think we're doing something cute, giving them some cute little kit, but you're putting this all on young people, you know? So in my opinion, get them some good stuff. If they don't 100% love it, I make sure to get you product credit. But this, I'm telling you, they're gonna love. It's a cute little trio. I will help you with eye color matching if you'd like, but you really can't go wrong. There's 3 different palettes to choose from. They get the fluffy crease eyeshadow brush, and then they also would get an eyeliner of your choice. And if you want to upgrade, if you're like, but I want one myself, my upgrade is that you can get 2 of the palettes. So 2 eyeshadow palettes with the tool and then with the eyeliner. All right, what am I doing? I'm ready to start curling my lashes and I haven't finished my face. I haven't finished it. So I want to make sure that I can do that. Dun, 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 dun. Add a little bit of blush. And so I'm going to put this blush right here, more on the higher point on my cheekbone. I'm just using my favorite shade, Sisterly, right here. So we've got that as this week's special. Now that special is going to end on Sunday. And then we flip on over and it's going to be a fast, furious, fun week at minutewithmary.com. So if you do need to do some holiday shopping, and you'd like to support your girl right here, know that it directly benefits my family. And we have greatly appreciated your support this year. It's been a really rough year for our family, to say the least. And having this business and having the support from our friends, from our podcast community, those 2 things combined have honestly saved our sanity a lot this year. So if you are someone who has supported us in one of those ways, and even just watching this video, honestly, watching this video and commenting here or there, it means so incredibly much. Telling friends about either our podcast or my Minute with Mary business, it has made an incredible difference that you truly can't comprehend. So I want to thank you for that. All right, so that is my shade Sisterly. It has a little bit of a luminescence to it. It's just a really nice natural flush shade, as I said. And I will then go and set my face with some Behold Translucent Setting Powder. If I wanted to really keep the full dewiness of this, I would set it with setting spray. I'm going to kind of tone it down with the dewiness with a little bit with the Behold setting powder, as I am going to be podcasting later today, and the lights kind of reflect a little bit too much of that dewiness. So the setting powder has a little bit of a mesh right there, so you don't get too awfully much. Just take this brush right here, pounce it on like a trampoline, and then I just gently dust it on my face. This is a great product for people who have to wear masks, as it adds a bit of a barrier. So it doesn't add any coverage, it doesn't change your face color, it doesn't change your foundation coverage, but it sets your makeup so that way it is less likely to rub off and do anything, making a big old mess. And then I just kind of set everywhere I put a little bit of makeup. I especially set wherever I put that concealer. But for me, whenever I use a cream or liquid-based foundation product, I personally like to add a little bit of powder on top, as I just think it holds better on my skin. Nikki says, I need that foundation with the serum. Go to your site now. Awesome, Nikki. Have I color matched you yet? Let me know, because if I haven't color matched you yet, I want to make sure that I can color match you so that way you are totally locked and loaded for success, okay? I am going to go and do my eyes really, really easy. These are my liquid eyeshadows. It doesn't get easier than this, but as I said, I do have the Pressed Shadow Trio on sale this week. I just don't have it because it's limited edition, just got released. I probably wouldn't even get it in time to demo you before it's gone. So I figured, you know what? I'll just share with you what I do have and let you know about the awesome bundle that I've got going on. It's just great. It's great savings. I just want you to feel fabulous, whether it's treating yourself or treating your loved ones. You know who it's supporting. It's not supporting some big box store or some online, app that you don't even know who it really helps. When you shop at minutewithmary.com, and as I said, either you're gifting yourself or you're gifting a loved one, it goes and helps me. It goes and helps me. And also 10% of our proceeds go to support the Unique Foundation. It's actually the nonprofit that we support. And it's the entire reason that my makeup company was created, actually. It's to help adult survivors of childhood sexual abuse. So if you or someone you know is a survivor, you can go to uniquefoundation.org. Free resources, free amazing retreat. I've actually had a couple of friends who've been able to go to the retreat, and it has been a jump start in their healing process. I cannot thank the retreat enough for what it's been able to do for some of my friends, because this is like a little, silent epidemic. 1 in 4 women, sadly, have been sexually assaulted as a child. And, it's something that is taboo and people don't talk about a lot, but that affects you and it affects your families and affects your loved ones for life. So, that's why my entire makeup business was created. So 10% of the proceeds goes towards that foundation. And there's even this branch called Defend Innocence for parents like me. I am not a survivor of childhood sexual abuse, but I'm a mother, and I want to make sure that I can empower my own kids. So Defend Innocence is an amazing website for parents, teachers, aunts, uncles, grandparents to go and to learn about, warning signs or how to talk about things in an age-appropriate manner. And it has been awesome for me as a parent. So if you do know any parents, feel free to use that resource. And as I said, if you or a loved one is a survivor, I do want you to check out uniquefoundation.org, as it is a fully funded retreat. The women that go, they are treated like queens. And as I said, I've had 2 friends who've gone, and it has been an absolute game changer for them. Love the liquid eyeshadow, says Ruth. Truly a game changer. Oh, I'm delighted to hear that. Absolutely delighted to hear that. So I'm going to go in now and just do a little bit. Here we go. Here's an eyelash curler. Just do a little bit of mascara and add a little lippy. And I am going to comb out my eyebrows. I've been realizing I've been forgetting to do my eyebrows on these lives because I don't necessarily do too awfully much to my eyebrows, especially if I'm doing more of a minimalist look. But I appreciate that a lot of you do need to do your eyebrows, so I don't want you to forget about them, as they're kind of the little secret fountain of youth. So hopefully, Nikki, hopefully you saw my little message, heard my message to let me know if you need any color matching. I'm going to go in with some Lash Serum. Lash Primer. That's what it is. Lash Primer. Some days I like to wear my magnetic lashes to get a little bit more oomph. Other days I just wear this below my mascara. Some days I just wear my mascara alone. But again, I'm going to be doing a podcast, so I want to have a little extra drama. And this is always an item that I do include in my holiday bundles. So it hasn't dropped yet. So you're just going to want to, keep your fingers crossed. Make sure that you're in my VIP group and or on my text list, because the way that next week's sales are going to work is it's going to be fast and furious. I'll have a new bundle drop that goes Monday through Thursday. So Monday through American Thanksgiving. And then Black Friday, I have a 24-hour sale. And then on Small Business Saturday, I have a 24-hour sale. And then Small Business Sunday, I also have a 24-hour sale. So if you are someone who loves my products or wants to make sure that you're in the know, and you might be a little busy those days, cooking a turkey, catching up with loved ones, make sure that you're on my text reminder list. I'm not going to bug you too much, I promise. It's just me sending you a little complimentary text saying, I want you to know about the sale, but it could be just what you're looking for. And we don't want you to miss out on that, do we? Ruth, did you mention once you had some eyebrow video demos? Could you send me the links or tell me where to find them? You bet, Ruth. Ruth, just send me a message on Facebook and ask for them, and then I can point you in the right direction, my friend. I'm using my Twisted mascara, so this is a fan favorite. Okay, so if you are someone who loves the look of wispy eyelashes, loves the look of separation and definition, and or if you have small eyelids and you can't necessarily wear eyeliner, this is a great product for you because there's actually 2 wands. I'll show you in 1 second. Let me pull this pull this through and then I can show you the two wands, because I always get messages where people say, oh my gosh, I didn't know I had two wands. Even though I demonstrated, I want to make sure that everyone knows the twisted mascara is so cool. All right, let me show you. So it has that regular size wand that I was using right now, but if you actually spin it above the silver, it has this itty bitty baby wand, so it can create really natural, beautiful, light, fluffy eyelashes. But what I like to do is I like to get really, really close, right to the base of my lashes where it meets that eyelid skin, and I press it. I almost stamp it with the wand. And what this is going to do is it's going to give me a look of almost like a faux eyeliner look. Because I do have slightly hooded eyelids, sometimes I don't necessarily want to use eyeliner. You can some days, but some days you don't. And I know there's plenty of people, you know, who have severely hooded eyelids, or maybe just coordination doesn't work, or maybe you've tried eyeliner and it just kind of gets all wiggly and squiggly and you just can't have success with it. I want you to try this mascara. I want you to try it, get it right to the base of those lashes, as I said, and press it and then pull it through. It'll give this look that it looks like you're wearing eyeliner. It'll add that drama, add that fullness that you're looking for, and it's going to be a game changer. And then if you want to have a little bit more volume, you start with that, you go in with a big wand. Now this mascara does have biotin and keratin in it too, so it's going to really help nourish those lashes. You know, even if you got short little stubby lashes, it's really going to make them look super pretty. I also love to take the little wand to go and do the lower lashes. And I just do a nice light touch, so that way they still have definition, they still show up, but they're not too crazy. And this is great too for any of you who get a little squeamish, you know, with something near your eye. Because it's so small, it's not that big of a bother. It's also a great thing to add to your cart if you are shopping for a teen or tween and you're thinking about getting that bundle that I was talking about with the eyeshadows this week. This is something that I would add to it if they don't already have a mascara. All right, we got that going on. Let me comb out these eyebrows. Nothing too crazy. As I said, a lot of people do add eyebrow product. When I do more of a more light and natural look and nothing too extreme with my eyes, because my eyebrows are so full, I find I can just brush them and they are pretty set to go. I can go in and add some definition, but I don't do it every day. And lastly, I'm going to just end things off with a hydrating lip butter. My lip butters are fantastic because if you live anywhere where the weather is getting a little drier, maybe you're putting on heat in the car, heat in your house, you're probably going through what I'm going through right now, right? Where your skin and your lips, oh my goodness, I'm dropping things, where your skin and your lips are starting to freak out a little bit. And one of the best things you can do is just really drink a lot of water, add hydration where you can, and one of the ways that I like to add hydration is with my lip care. Okay, so just a little bit of lip butter. Some of these come in clear, some of them come in a bit pigmented of a shade. This is the shade Sunday Brunch. And so if you're someone who you're looking at your lips and they're all sort of chapped and crazy, know that I can help out. I can help out. And these also might be something that we keep our eyes on, as traditionally they have shown up in my deals. So if it is something that you want, make sure that you get on that complimentary text list. So this is kind of a purpley mauve shade to it. So I'm just kind of going in that pink purpley hues right now. And I love it. It's got a little bit of a sheen to it, so it makes my lips look a little fuller. It has loads of nourishing ingredients inside of it to really help make sure that my lips don't stay super dry and everything. But to me, this is just a nice, simple, polished look, going to last all day. Into my podcasting, I was able to add some warmth and definition with that stick foundation, brightened up with a lighter concealer, added that nice pop of pink with the shade Businesslike from my liquid eyeshadow, have those pretty lashes from the mascara, and it's just nice and simple and polished, nothing too frilly, but for me, this is something that makes me feel more confident. So as I said, if you want to do a little holiday shopping for yourself so that you can feel confident and pulled together for the holidays, please send me a message, whether you're wondering what kind of foundation color to use, maybe you're looking at lips or eyes, or maybe you want to grab that gift bundle that's going on this week. Remember, it's a trio of eyeshadows, kind of in this shape right here in a circle. And basically what happens is you twist them and they're magnetized and they spin out like this. And there's going to be 3 different complementary shades to really make sure that you or the person you gift has success with them. There's a little mirror that comes with it. They would also get the fluffy crease brush, which is my favorite eyeshadow brush. You can use it on all sorts of eyeshadows, and then an eyeliner of your choice, pencil or liquid in the color of your choice. Massive, massive discount on those items. You can, as I said, gift it to yourself, gift it to your loved one, and I am going to be having 4 different specials drop next week. So just stay tuned. I want to spoil you. I want to make sure your holidays are wonderful, and to thank you for being a support to me over this year and over the past several years with MinuteWithMary.com. So have a great day, my friends, and I will talk with you later. Bye.